Here we are, about to board the plane, going to India again. I think this is like my 6th time here going. Pretty excited about it. We've got some great stuff to do, and we've got a great team this year too.
We're at DFW Airport getting ready to get on a really large plane, I understand, double-decker, never been on a plane like that. Headed over to India somewhere, don't know where, I think Hyderabad, somewhere, I don't know, I've never left home. Anyway, I'm going to go over there and we're going to take Christmas gifts, and I'm very excited because I get to meet the 6 kids that my husband and I sponsor over there, so I'm super excited.
Daddy and I drove in last night from Lubbock, freezing cold, ice storm. I mean, it was pretty scary driving. We had our coats and everything, and now we're in Dallas and it's nice weather, all clear. We're about to go to Dubai and Hyderabad. It'll be like low 80s, upper 70s, so I'll be shedding layers.
I'm excited to go again. This is my 2nd year, and I get to see my little girl Asha. Can't wait to hug her.
Alright, we just got off the plane. We're headed to gate B to go to our gate so we can get our next plane. We have a 3-hour layover. So as soon as we get to that layover, then we're gonna get on another plane and head on out to Hyderabad and just see what happens. So here we go.
Finding all the bags, Trevor?
Yes, we are. These little nifty green handles that Christy got are making the biggest difference. One of the workers was trying to give away some of our camera equipment to another family. I saw the green tag, ran over there and got it.
Ernest and the men are waiting for us at the van so we can load up and head out to the hotel and get some much needed sleep because we are all sleep deprived.
I'm Trevor.
I'm Manoj.
Say again?
Manoj.
Manoj. Manoj.
Nice to meet you. John Mark.
John, that's easy.
Mark.
John Mark, that's easy. I'm Trevor. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Shane endured that long flight, his first international flight.
Yeah, I saw that post on Facebook.
We're talking about the humidity and how hot it is.
Tammy says this is really hot, but for me, we are just at the point where we're starting to shiver.
Wow. Where's your coat? Do you need your coat?
We're loading our expensive camera gear on top of the roof of this van. Seems really safe.
We're gonna head from here over to the Novotel Hotel and unpack and go to bed, take showers, get a little bit of sleep,
We have made it to the Novotel Hotel in Hyderabad. Every single one of our bags has to go through a security thingy. So that's what we're all doing right now. A little bit different, but takes a little bit more time, but we're getting there. We're almost in bed. Almost in bed.
The very first welcoming at CLC, it was very humbling. Right when you get off the steps of the van and you're walking into the CLC building, there's just all these children and widows there throwing flower petals on you and putting the leis around your neck, just loving on you, shaking your hands, you know, sharing their names and asking for prayer and asking for blessings, and it's just extremely overwhelming. It just fills your heart with joy.
Since we adopt kids and I've fostered kids for years, kids are my life, so I get ready to get out in my my heart's about to bust because there's kids everywhere and I just want to pick them up and I want to hold them and squeeze them and all that, and they were all wanting you to shake their hands and wanting to give you hugs or wanting to give you a kiss. I was just totally in my element and I loved it.
As we got through the crowd a little bit, different ones wanted us to pray for them and give them a blessing, and then pretty soon everybody wanted us to pray for them. So you just pray and ask Jesus to do something, to heal them, to help them, bless them. It was just really neat. It was quite a humbling experience.
Oh yes, when we got there and all the kids come out, and of course I recognized a lot of them from before, and they recognized me, and it was just such a heartwarming thing and all, and it just brought tears to your eyes.
Well, we just got the most awesome welcome in the world, in the entire world, with all the orphans and the widows were there, and they're just so sweet. I mean, we don't run out of that at all.
Yeah. So that was a lot to capture all at once. A complete fun experience. Kids are wonderful.
I love coming here. I love the welcome we get every time. You could just feel the love oozing off of them. And it feels like a true love from them. They really do love us. So it's good.
I'll call it Shake. Hey Shake.
Hey Shake, there you go.
When they took us, I went to the upstairs, their home, and prayed over the family. You know, exactly after 9 months, she gave the delivery of the baby.
Wow, sweet.
God answers the prayers is God.
Yes.
It's very good. Thank you.
God bless you from Texas. And they say, Yahoo!
Somehow I didn't get the memo. I didn't know we were going to go to a leopard colony, and I certainly didn't think there would be leprous people there at CLC. And of course I did pray for her, but then I couldn't get it out of my mind, you know, and it's like I really had to do some soul searching.
Bishop Mahanti actually took us to the leper colony, and before we actually got to interact with the lepers at all, he took us out and showed us like the land that had been donated for them, a place where they could go and grow their own crops and kind of be self-sufficient. So we went out and we walked the land actually. That was really pretty cool. Learned some new things, saw some plants I'd never seen before. But it was really cool because the people that actually were working the fields, they were really proud of what they had and what they'd grown. So they had it like displayed on these leaves. It was probably like a banana tree leaf or something. But they'd cut them, and evidently they'd been told that we were coming. So they had them out, and they were like displaying them like this really beautiful display, and they're holding it up, showing us how proud they were of what they'd done. I thought that was pretty amazing.
We're here at the leprosy colony, and it sounds like they're worshiping over there. That's cool. So I guess we're gonna look around and then go over there and see them and talk to them and pray over them.
We went out there and Tammy said, well, that none of us needed to go pray for the people if we didn't want to. Just do what we were comfortable with, but I always want to pray for people. You know, these people need love too, and they don't want to be the untouchables, you know, where nobody can pray for them, nobody can touch them, nobody can love them. So I was pleased to know that I could pray for them, and they're just sweet people.
What are we doing?
We are going shopping. This is our shopping day. We're going to shop for the orphan children to fill their backpacks. So we're excited. We're going to see what we're going to get.
You can say we have team toiletries, and that's us. And then we have team clothing, and they're going to get the clothing, and whoever finishes first is going to go and start getting toys for the children. So that's what we're doing. Those are the teams. We'll see how this turns out.
We are drinking
Indian coffee.
Oh, sorry. Indian coffee.
Mission Love Exchange is a wonderful project where people from the U.S. help out the people from India. And we stuff the backpacks with
Clothes. And more clothes.
Soap.
toothbrushes,
Deodorant.
Lots and lots of toys.
We need 140 toys. 140.
upside down owls, the new thing.
What just happened with the lights?
The lights went off. This is the second time now in the last, 10 minutes. Why do the lights go off and on?
Because the power goes out.
Which is normal. They turn the electricity off in the afternoon to conserve their electricity. However, the guy has to go down and turn the generator on, which hasn't happened. It's taken a little longer than I expected.
They said 5 minutes. And usually in India time, that means about 15. I don't know.
Corinne's is over there freaking out about it. Are you going to get raided?
I'm not real sure about this power outage. I'm a little concerned here. Yeah, I would like for the lights to come back on. Hoping no one's going to raid them all. I'm still shopping though with, flashlight, phone.
So we've been here quite a while now, and we just bought all the clothes and some other fun stuff and toys and toiletries. And so we're going to pay for it real quick and then go. So we've been here hours, and they got all the stuff, and then they made a mistake, and then they had to redo all the toys to go back there. Oh, I'm getting in the car right now.
You know, communication in India, it is so easy. And it's just like talking to my brother. It's like talking to my mom or dad. You know, I can carry on an hour-long conversation and there's no problems.
200 is okay. 200.
Hey, plus the 120 for that.
No.
It's 200 even?
100, yeah. 200 even.
You good? That's it?
Thank you, Anna. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, sir.
phone
I don't have to worry about, you know, not understanding them or anything like that. It's just, it's easy breezy lemon squeezy. I mean, come on.
Am I good? I'm not good.
There's so many incidences of trying to communicate. Treva trying to communicate on the shopping.
It's cracking me up. I'm like, I need 30 pieces. And they say, okay. And then they count 15. I say, okay, 15 more. 15 more? Yeah, 15 more.
All of us trying to tell them what we needed, what we wanted, especially if there's no interpreter there.
Jonnapotu.
Donna. And Jonnapotu means corn. Jonnapotu means corn.
Jonnapotu.
Mamani Pendu Patandi.
Well, we just went over to Bishop Mahanti's and we picked up all the backpacks right here. And we're going to be using these backpacks to stuff all the toys and toothbrushes and shampoos and that sort of thing for the orphans. And so that's what we're going to be doing later on this evening. Right now we're about to head out.
And we're going to talk to some tribal people. These tribal people live out there, and this is a piece of property that Ernest would like to build a facility to help people there.
We have this land, it's an 8-acre land, and here we have a vision of building a medical facility and educational institutions to help all the tribals that are around this area to give them a better life and a better future for the kids. This is a very good opportunity for us to spread the love of God and show the difference in this part of the world.
And so they set up a medical clinic and they do a church service, and most of these people around here are Hindu people. So they come down from the tribes that are in the mountains and make their way here. They feed them food and give them clothes and things to wear, and they preach the gospel to them.
We go to another land to meet the tribal people, and it was so funny because we go, when we first get there, you know, it's all calm and the people are just coming in because they've been invited in for medical care, and they listen to the meeting, and I was very moved. Well, then the service ended and they're supposed to be getting in line because Bishop Mahanti said to get in line. Nobody got in line. It was worse than any Black Friday I have ever been involved in.
These are desperate people. They have nothing, and they're fixing to get something. So they're a little overly excited. It could be a riot.
She's a Bible lady, and she has a Bible with her and this literature for her people, and she goes around telling people about Jesus in the community. And so we're just praying for her. Dwayne laid hands on her, and we're just praying that she'll be strong and not discouraged, and that she can share Jesus with her community because she loves Jesus.
Well, Tammy and I got to go with Bishop Mahanti and Ernest and look at the cyclone relief. And so first we kind of went a little bit around the corner from Bishop Mahanti's place, CLC Ministries, and we walked into this little less than a shack, and I didn't know we were there yet because it was really nothing. And the lady was so proud and she was so happy, and she was showing off everything because what she had before was just palm leaf walls and a palm leaf roof. And now she had cinder block walls, and it was just a more firm foundation for her to live in, just a safer place. So on the way to seeing the second house, then we came around the corner, and it was this steep incline. I mean, a billion steps all the way to the top. And these people had to carry supplies all the way up to build this house. And she had a cinder block house and windows and even a division in between so she could have 2 rooms, and she was just thrilled, just ecstatic. She said, I never in all of my days dreamed that I would own my own home like this. And Ernest said that he actually was one of the people that had helped, and just that whole ministry coming together and knowing that we were able to partner with them, that was just an amazing thing to see their deep appreciation, and it was a great experience for me to get to see those homes. Okay, so this morning we are getting ready to pack up all these backpacks, which we have been bringing down all morning. Last night we packed backpacks for hours and hours and hours and tried to organize, and it's complete chaos now. It was pretty organized, now it's chaos. Anyway, they're in a pile back here, and we're fixing to put these hundreds of backpacks on one of these little bitty buses and pray that they fit, and we're headed out the door to hopefully get these delivered by tomorrow.
In the winter, the Indians don't really sweat at all because it's cool enough for them. But you can see over here, this guy's already sweating quite a bit. What's going on, Manoj?
Because I became an American for today because I'm sweating bad in winter in India.
Alright, we are finally loaded up. Let's go!
I met some friends in the U.S., Raj and Colleen. Their ministry is Impact India, and they came over here recently, and God supplied an orphanage for them. So they've already got about 30 kids there, and we wanted to go by and visit them. They graciously welcomed us to their home and showed us around, and we got to meet the kids and see the ministry that they're doing, which is really great. I love how they've set this all up and how they're really teaching those kids, or teaching them English. That was a really fun time that we got to have with them. We're here. Woohoo! This is what we came for. The sponsors are about to see their kids, some for the first time, so it's really exciting.
The highlight of my whole trip, what I had waited to do the entire year, was go to MCH. It was at the tail end of the trip, so the whole week I'm like, I can't wait to get to MCH. I want to see my kids because my husband Mike and I sponsor 6 of these kids.
I'm about to see my babies. I don't know whether to cry, scream, laugh, or bust. I'm not sure.
I'm coming out of the bus at Mission Love Exchange, and I know that Asha is in this line somewhere.
It's an emotional overload. I'm so ready to see Asha and meet Veraju for Stephanie and Timmy.
I see, I believe it was Brianne, Trevor's little girl, and she was the second or third in line, and she was peeking around the corner looking, and she's waving already, I love you. And then Trevor sees her, and we're all excited, and I'm like, where's Asha? Where's Asha? She's my little girl that I sponsor over here, and I'm going down the hall, and I'm thinking everybody's following me, so I'm just gonna go find Asha. So I do. She's about halfway down, and I find Asha, and again, it was just overwhelming. She actually knew who I was this time because we had written letters before, we had sent pictures before, so she was looking for me this time, and it was just really, really amazing.
Stephanie and Timmy, this is Veraju, your kid. Stephanie, Timmy, no back. He's your baby boy.
So I get out and I'm immediately searching for mine. I saw Anaya first and I hugged her and she's like, hi mommy. And I see little Benaiah who's like 5 and he's maybe the size of 3. He's so tiny, his little face is so cute and I just want to squeeze him. And then I saw Baron and Baron has the prettiest smile. I hugged Baron and he's like, hi mommy. And he was trying to tell me, I wait for you because he'd been writing me all year. And then I'm still looking because there's more. I found Ava. I hugged her and I loved on her and cried a lot and told her I was so happy to see her. And she kept saying, America, America, and I'm crying because I really want to take them to America and the process is just nuts. One day I'm going to figure it out. And so I'm trying to go find the last one, and Effie, being deaf, she kind of gets lost in the shuffle a lot. And she was just so happy and she wrinkles her nose and she does her head and I'm like, oh gosh, she's so cute. I would have climbed a mountain to get to these kids because those babies are that important to me.
Are you excited about presents? Yes, we're going to have presents. That's good, huh?
The year before last on the Love Exchange, we did boxes. Well, then the boxes got stuck in customs. So then this year we decided to go ahead and buy their stuff over here. This was our first year to really do it this way and to fill the backpacks up and put the cards that the kids made in America in the backpack, but it's great.
just seeing all the children again this year and being able to actually spend time with them was the most important part. We were able to spend about 3.5 hours with them, just playing with them and loving on them and showing them truly that we do love them, that this is not just a one-time thing, that we will continue to come as long as the Lord wills us to come here.
Brother Praveen finally got a house after all these years. So we got to do the house dedication. They dedicate each room for the glory of God. And now they have a playground out there. So they have volleyball and badminton and the merry-go-round, and the kids love that playground. It's great. I'm really thankful to God for that.
This year was so neat for me because I got to do something different. I was able to sign to them a song, a worship song to the Lord, and I got to get the kids involved and teach them the signs, and they were able to do it with me, and it's just another way of getting to communicate with them and just to bond and mesh with them. This has been such a powerful and emotional year. The Holy Spirit has just been so alive, and our hearts have been changed. Their hearts have been changed. The gospel meetings are such a needed thing here in India, and they're a needed thing for us. Communities are coming alive, and every time we go, there's more and more and more people.
It was wonderful because they're such precious kids that it's just good to know that they have an opportunity to get off the streets.
And teaching them the Bible, receiving Jesus as their Lord and Christ, and going out into the world and making a difference in their life, and it just enriches my heart.
So this being my first time in a different country, I was kind of wondering how filming was going to be.
Being a cameraman gives you specific access, likes among the people, approachability. Basically, whenever we had a camera in hand, we just do whatever we want.
And we get to see things that most people don't get to see.
We'll zoom in and look at the faces of the team members, and then turn back around and look at the faces of the kids and see the impact.
It's a moving experience.
They are legitimately really effective.
I had never been to India, and to be a part of the Mission Reality team, it was even greater than what I expected. I mean, I knew we were going to come over here, we were going to help, I was going to meet my kids, but it was so much more than that. Anyone that is considering making a trip to India or sponsoring a child or being part of Mission Reality, I would certainly recommend doing that because it is the greatest experience I've ever had.
The food in India is sweaty.
Rice.
Gushy. Molten.
Manchi.
Zesty.
Tasty.
Fantastic.